Hello guys, so in this video we will be talking about the basic shell scripting programs. Okay, so basically this is a introductory session on shell scripting and it's very much important. Okay, the Linux based commands and the bash files, and this thing is very much important if you are studying for the SBI SOIT examination because directly questions from here are also asked. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so see one thing before starting it, basically what we will be doing is shell programming. Okay, or you can say we are doing bash programming. Okay, so basically before starting anything, I will be showing you how to comment anything in the bash. Okay, in shell. If you want to write something in comments, just use the hashtag sign and then just write whatever you want. I am a bad boy, like something like that. Okay. Now this is basically a comment. So if you just run this, you won't be able to see anything because this is just a comment line. Okay, now if you want to print this statement, okay, I am a bad boy, so what you need to write, you need to use the echo command. The echo command is basically used for printing. Okay, now if you write after echo in double quotes, which is I am a bad boy, and now if you run this, then you will be able to see the statement. So basically echo is basically the print statement in shell programming. Okay, so the now I think we have understood the basic thing. Now let's move to the next thing. Okay, just a second. We will be learning multiple things in the bash programming because in the IBPS SOIT examination, this type of things are asked, and some cyber security things are also asked. So we need this type of things. Okay, now see, let's assume now we will be using how now we will be seeing how to basically print the value that are present inside a variable. Okay, so what I mean by that is, let's assume I created a variable name where I just stored a name which is Atreya, which is my name. Now basically I want to print my name by using this variable only, or more precisely I want to basically print what is present inside this variable. So for that, what I need to do, I will be using echo, and here in double quotes I will be writing my name is, and then I want to basically print what is present inside the variable, and for that I will be writing first dollar and then the name of the variable. Now if I run this, you will see my name is Atreya is written. Now what if I remove the dollar sign? Now if I run this, then it will be showing my name is name. Why it is showing? Because if you need to basically fetch the value that is present inside the variable, then you need to use the dollar sign. Okay, so this is a very fundamental thing which you need to remember. Now if you see, if you run this, you see my name is Atreya. So that's what it is. Now I will be telling you. So see one thing, let's assume, if I there is one more subtle thing, which is, let's assume that I just wrote a variable name, and here I basically stored Linux. Okay, now basically quotations are of two types. Okay, so one is the single quotation and second is the double quotation. Now if I write echo, okay, echo, then if I write in single quotes my name is, now if I write dollar name, then what will I be seeing? Let's run this. Let's run this. What we will be seeing, let's have a look. So we will be just seeing my name is dollar name. So if I write single inverted comma, if I write between single quotes, then I won't be able to expand the variable. That means I won't be able to fetch the value from the variable. Okay, you can just write this like my name is Atreya or something like that in single quotes, and it doesn't matter because this will be perfectly okay. But if you want to fetch the values present inside the variable, then you can easily basically write in double quotes. Okay, like if I write something like this, just a second, just a second, yeah. Now if I write is dollar name, if I write something like this, wait, echo, I will be writing two statements. Okay, first is my name is dollar name. Okay, so this is the first statement, and the second statement is echo my name is dollar name, but here I will be using double quotes instead of single quotes. So now I will be basically seeing the value present inside the variable if I use double quotes. Okay, so now let's run this. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's what it is. Now after this, okay, now what we will be seeing is basically, let's jump next to, yeah, now let's assume we write something like this. See, here I will be writing two echo statements. Okay, echo my name is Atreya. This is the first echo statement, and then echo, okay, my name is Atreya, and here I will be writing my age is 21. Okay, so these are the two statements. Now if I run this, I will be seeing two things, right? So see, one thing, you can use semicolon in bash scripting as well, there is no problem. So I am basically seeing two statements in two different lines. Now if I want to see both these statements in one single line, then what I need to do, just in the first statement, before typing the first statement, just write minus n. So minus n will basically eliminate the new line. Now if I just run this, then I will be sorry, just a second. I think there is some problem. Just a second. Minus n and then a space. Let's try to run this one. Yeah, so if you do like this, then if you write minus and then give a space and something like that, then the new line is omitted and you will be seeing both the sentences in one single line. Now you might be thinking that, hey, there is no full stop, there is no separator, no delimiter in between them. Okay, so you can just basically give one full stop over here, and then if you just rerun that, now you will be seeing a proper delimiter, which is the full stop sign in between these two sentences. So yeah, this is one thing. Now next is basically, these are the echoes. Now let's see one thing. Okay, now basically I want to see today's date. So for that, what I need to do, just press type echo. Then what you need to do is basically give use the date variable. Okay, date variable like this, using dollar obviously for fetching the value inside. And now if you run this, you will be basically seeing the date, time, and all the things. Okay, so if you want this to be in this line only, so you can just write minus n and then a space on the previous line and just click on run. Then you will be able to see everything. 21st to Friday, May 29, something like this. Okay, so you can just give a space over here, and then if you just run this, then that will be perfectly okay. Yeah, so that's it. That's how you basically print the date. Now just a second. Now we will be moving a bit further, and I will be showing you some more commands that are present in Linux. And you can also say that these commands are present in CMD as well. So the first command, that is the ls command. So ls command is used to basically list all the directories in the folder that you are currently present at. Okay, so if I just write ls, not else, ls, just only this, and if I just click on run, then you will be basically shown the current directory where you are present, which is main.bash. Okay, now this is one thing. Now basically if I write ls, there is one more thing, ls desktop, then you will be able to see something cool. ls desktop. Now if I run this, it cannot access the desktop. Why it cannot access the desktop? Because there is no such file or directory, right? So in online compiler, this is kind of like a limit where you can't basically access the desktop because you are in a cloud based version. So if you want to access the desktop, then you need to do it in CMD. So let's do that. Okay, now I'll be showing you the touch command. The touch command is basically used to create a new text file or a new file. Basically, if you want to create a new file using shell programming, then you need to use the touch command. So you just write touch, okay, and then you need to write the name of the file, which is, let's assume, myfile.txt. Now let's run this. So a new file has been created, which is myfile.txt. If you now click over here, then you will be inside this myfile.txt command. Now after creating this myfile.txt, now you can do multiple things. Like if you want to basically want to see in which directory you are, you can just use the pwd command and you can see. So basically this is the thing. Now if you want to basically write something, type something, you can just use echo. Okay, echo, and just say hello world or something like that. So that's gonna be working. Okay, so in the main.bash, I think this is okay, myfile.txt, but in it's a text file, that's why you won't be seeing the output in a terminal. So if you want to see the output in a terminal, what you need to create, you need to create a bash file, okay, not a text file. So if I just write touch myfile.bash, now a bash file will be created. See, myfile.bash. Now you can easily enter multiple things and you can basically see the outputs like echo. Then basically if I want to print something, just type echo, then type what you want to print in double quotation, which is hello world. Okay, now if you click on run, then you will be able to see the output. Just a second, but I don't know why it's not working. But yeah, just a second. So it's not getting displayed. Okay, in myfile.bash, if I run this, it's not getting displayed. Just let me show you why. So it's, you can see that it's empty, no output is being displayed. So basically in the main.bash file, I need to write this thing bash, then the name of the bash file that I recently created, which is myfile.bash. Okay, myfile.bash. Now if you just click on run, okay, you need to run the main.bash file only. Now here you can see the hello world thing. Okay, now let's see some multiple things. Now basically see one thing here, you will now, as I have basically in main.bash file, I have wrote this command, I have written this command, which is bash myfile.bash. Now the control has been shifted to myfile.bash. Now anything that I will be writing over here is going to run, and if I write something over here, it will not run. Like if I write echo and if I write hi, then this thing will run, but you will not be able to see anything. Just see this. Oh no, my bad, whatever. Okay, so main.bash will be running. Now let's assume there is one command, mkdir, which is used to create multiple directories. Okay, let's assume I want to create multiple directories like test1, test2, test3, and I want to see all of them. For that, what I will be doing, I will be using the mkdir command. This command is basically used to create multiple directories. Okay, let's write test1. This is the first directory, this is the second directory, and this is the third directory. Okay, now if I just write this, just I will be commenting this out. Okay, like by hash only. If I just do this thing mkdir and this, now see, you won't be able to see anything, but all the directories have been created. Now if you want to see all the directories, then you can just use the ls command, and if you just run this, then you will be able to see all the directories. So what are the directories? Main.bash, that there's this one, myfile.bash, and there are multiple directories that you have created. Okay, so these are the things. Now next, ls has been done. Now see one thing. I am if you now, there are multiple directories, right? One, two, three, four, five. Five directories are there. Now, if I want to see in which directory I am currently in, so for that, what I need to do, I need to type the pwd command. Okay, pwd command is basically used to see the current directory in which I am right now. So after running this, I can see slash home. That means I am in currently in the home directory. Okay, now basically um, I will in the home directory. Now I want to go into this test3 directory from the home directory. For that, what I need to do? For that, I need to use the change directory command by cd. Then I will be writing home. Okay, so not like this. Basically home. and then I have to give slash. That means I'm entering a new directory. And if you want to know which directory, just type the name test1. So I will be inside the test1 directory. Now if I run this, the code will no such file or directory. Okay, so I think this directory has not been created. Or just if I write cd test1, let's see what happens. No such file or directory. Okay, I think. Okay, so I basically did a mistake. If you want to create three directories, test1, test2, test3, you need to use mkdir separately for all the three directories, like mkdir test1. Next, mkdir space test2. This will create the test2 directory. Next, mkdir test3. This will create the test3 directory. Now, uh, just remove this one. Now, if I run this, then three directories will be created. Okay, so the three directories have been created. You can see test1, test2, and test3. Now if I want to see, I want to go inside the test3 directory. For that, what I need to do, I need to use the cd command and then just write test3. Now I'm directly writing the name of the directory because I'm in the home right now, you can see. But if I'm not in the home, then I need to first of all go to home, and from there I need to basically go to this directory. Okay, so now if I write, just if I run this, so now I'm in test3 directory. But how you will believe that I'm in test3? Just use the pwd command to see the current directory. Just write this, and now you can see that we are in the test3 directory. Okay, now see, now as we are in the test3 directory, now here we can also use the make directory mkdir command to create a new directory inside this test directory. Okay, so you can just write mkdir, and then you can say uh, file1, file1 dot txt. Okay, so you can just do something like that, or you can just write test4. Okay, test4. And if you just hit the run button, then basically a new directory will be created inside the test3 directory, which is the test4. Now basically I want to go to test4. So for before that, I need to check in which directory I'm in, which is basically test3. Now if I want to go to test4, as it is just after test3, I can simply write cd test4. Cd test4. Let's see whether it works or not. So now if I just type pwd to check the current directory, maybe I will be seeing this. So just let's run this. Yeah, so now I am in basically test4 directory. Now here I can also create multiple directories inside the test4. So you can also create one file like file1 dot txt, something like this. Just uh, type mkdir to create a new directory and write file1 dot txt. Okay, so basically inside the test4 directory a new file will be created. Now just run this, so you won't be able to see anything. Now if I just go to just if I write cd, and then if I write file1 dot txt, and now if I just click run button, then I will be inside the file1 dot txt folder. Okay, but how will you believe me? How will you believe yourself that I am in the file1 dot txt folder? How will you check? Just type pwd to see the current directory, and once you type pwd, you will be seeing that. Now we have distance ourselves from the home directory. We have gone multiple directories inside. Now my goal is to basically return to the home directory. So how will I do that? From file1.txt I want to return to the home directory. For that, just you need to do one thing. Just in the next line type cd and then this sign. Okay, now if you just click on run. So wait a second, I think I did something wrong. You can do something like this. Just write something cd and then dollar and just type home. Okay, like this, or I think in caps you should type. Now if I just click on run, We are inside the home directory, and how will you check? Just type the pwd command to check the current directory. Okay, so pwd, and now if I click on run, I will be able to see we are in home. So you can do something like this, and there is one more way to return home, okay, which is basically, let's remove this thing, click on run. So we are in the test4 directory right now. Sorry, just type pwd, we are in the file4.txt directory right now. Yeah. Now if I directly want to return to home from file1.txt, what I need to do, basically I will just type cd, then a space, and then this tilted sign. Let's run this. So we are inside the home directory, and for checking whether we are inside the home directory or not, just type pwd, and you can see the last thing, which is home. That means we are inside the home directory. So this is another way to return home. So yeah, now there are multiple things which I also need to show you guys, which is basically, let's assume, let's delete these two lines and go in the file1.txt directory. Yeah. Now there are multiple directories, as you guys can see: home, test3, test4. Now if I just type pwd once again, I will be inside the file1.txt. Now basically I want to delete this directory. So how will I delete this directory? Tell me. If I want to delete this directory, so for that I will be using the rm command. The rm command is basically the remove command, which is used to remove any directory. So I want to remove this file1.txt directory. So I will be writing rm, then space minus r, and then the name of the directory, which is file1.txt. Just type it, a semicolon, if you want. And now if you click on run, no such file or directory, because this is not a directory, this is a file. Okay, no worries. Let's try to remove some other directory, which is test4, because we have created a test4 directory, I think. But the rm command, the remove command, is used to remove the uh, directory. Okay, now wait a second. Okay, now so if you want to create a file, okay, you need to use the touch command, and if you want to create a folder, then you need to use the mkdir command. So basically, let's do something. I will be showing you. So first of all, I will be creating a file. Let's write this. So for that, I will be using the touch command, touch file1.txt. Okay, so this is, if I just run this, the file will be created. Okay, now I want to basically delete this file. So for that, what I will be doing, see, I will be using the rm command. Okay, rm command. Now rm is basically used to delete a file, but if you want to delete a folder or a directory, then you need to use rm minus r. So if I write rm file dot txt and just click on run, this is executed. So this is used to basically delete the file. Now if I want to delete a folder, okay, let's see the ls command. Let's use the ls command to see what are the folders that I have over here. So basically it's not showing me. Pwd, let's see the current directory. No worries, no worries. So ls command. Now let's uh, create a folder mkdir. Okay, mkdir, and then I will be creating a folder called test1. Okay, now if I click on run, this guy will be created, but I won't be able to see this. Okay, now if I just write cd uh, test1, then I will be inside this test1 folder. Let's see. Yeah, so I am inside the test1 folder. How will you check? You have to use the pwd command, so you will be able to check. But I don't think. Okay, whatever. Cd, if I use dollar then home, I will be inside the home directory. Now for checking that, you can use Okay, okay. Now you can use the pwd command to check whether it is there or not. Okay. Now, okay. Now let's assume I want to create a new file. Okay, which is basically main.bash is okay. Yeah. So file1.txt I have created this. Now basically just control Z. What does file1.txt it is created. Now here I want to write some lines, which is, let's say, echo. I will be basically filling this with data. So I will write something like this. Okay. Mm, echo. My name is Atreya. Okay. Now I need to write this greater than symbol, and then I need to write the name of the file. File1.txt. Right now I want to write a second line inside this file. So for that also I will be writing echo. I will be writing I am a jobless person. Okay. Now what I need to do is basically I need to give two greater than signs. Then also write the name of the file name. Now I also want to write a third line, which is echo. I am planning to code. Okay. Now I will also write a double greater than sign, and then finally write file1.txt. Yeah. So these three lines are, I think, okay. Now basically if I run this, I will be uh, all the things are basically in my file. Okay. Now I want to see this. Okay. So for that, what I need to do. Uh, Now let's assume that I want to see what I have written. Okay, in this file1.txt I am seeing an empty screen, but I want to see what I have written. So for that, what I need to do? For that I need to write the cat command and then the name of the file, file1.txt. Okay. Now if I click on run, I will be, let's see whether if I am able to see this. So yeah, it's not working. I think there is some problem. Okay, so see one thing. What is my mistake? It is basically I have executed the cat file name dot text inside the text file only. So it's an output file. It's not an executable file. The bash files are the executable files. So if you want to run any command, except echo and all, so you need to write it in the bash file. So if I now here write cat file1.txt, now I hope I will be able to see the output. Let's check. Yeah. So this is the thing. Okay, echo my name is Atreya greater than file1.txt, something like that. Now I think this is redundant, this is not required. So I will just remove this, and if I just remove this one as well, then what will I be able to see? Let's check. Yeah, only my name is Atreya will be, I will be able to see. So no need to write any other things, just type the data in double quotes, just that's it only. Yeah. So that's how you can basically see the file text. Now if you want to copy all the contents of the file into a new file, let's say file2.txt, then you need to use the cp command. The cp command is used to basically copy. So cp, okay, just a second. So basically write the name of the file from which you will be copying, which is file1.txt, and then give a comma, and then you need to write uh, just before that, let me comment this. Okay, copy the contents, cp file1.txt comma. Now you need to write the name of the new file where you will be copying the contents, which is file2.txt. Now if I run this, I will be a new file will be created. I think missing destination file operand after. I think there is one mistake. Yeah. Now I think the comma is not required. Yeah. So basically, the file has been created. Okay, the file has been created. It has been copied also. Now if you basically if you delete, see, you can see file2.txt is written over here. Now if you want to see this, okay, now if you want to display the contents of the second file, okay, so just you can do one thing, just remove this line, and if you just write displaying the contents of the file. Okay, let me write this first. Now if I write cat file2.txt, now the contents of the file2 will be displayed. Just see, my name is Athria. So file one, it's not file one dot txt, it's file two, because let's see, I am a bad boy. Okay. Now if I again rerun this, I am a bad boy. That means, see, file one dot txt also has I am a bad boy. File two dot txt also has this thing, because it's copied, right? See one thing. This, the contents are basically getting copied. Now if I write something in this one only, I like to play. Now if I run this, what I will see? So here I am not seeing the text which is written, because I have written it in the file1.txt. So that's the main problem. Whatever, doesn't matter. So this is basically the cp command that is used to copy the file. No. Okay, now there are two more things that you need to understand. One is the rm minus f and rm minus rf. What does these two things do? I will suggest you not to write these commands, because these are very dangerous commands. So the first command is the rm minus rf command. So this command is basically used to uh, delete the system, all the contents of the system forcefully. So let me type delete all the contents of the system forcefully. So if you want to delete all the contents of the system forcefully, then you need to write the rm minus rf command, which I will never ask you to do. Okay. So this is the thing. Now let's assume that I have created a file called file1.txt. Now I want to rename this. I want to rename this file1.txt to abcd.txt. Okay, if I just want to change the name from file1 to abcd. For that, what I will be doing, I will be doing mv, then I will be writing the original file name, and then I will be writing the renamed file name, which is abcd.txt. Now if I just click on done, then basically it will be renamed abcd.txt. If you just click, see this thing, now you just want to delete this file. Okay, so for that, what you will be doing, or you can just, if you want to see this abcd.txt file, then you just type cat abcd.txt, then you will be able to see the contents of the abcd.txt. See, this is the thing. And if you just want to do that, before that, you can just, I think, use a new line for like this, something like this. Now if I run this, I think no, this won't work over here. Whatever, doesn't matter. So that's the thing. Now my goal is to delete the file1.txt, and for that, what I will be doing, I will be using the rm command, rm minus, yeah, rm file1 dot txt. Yeah. So just click on run. I think, let's try to run this command, rm file1.txt in main.bash. Let's see, rm rm file1 dot txt. Let's see whether the file1 dot txt get deleted or not. So I think no such file or directory. I think the in online compiler this fails to run. So just final thing which I need to tell you, which is mv is used to rename the file. That's it. Mv is used to rename the file. And there is one last command which I want to show you, that is the wc command. Now I will be showing you the wc. So the wc command is basically the word count. It is used to basically count the number of words that are present in a particular text. For example, let's assume file2.txt, there is this thing, this is the thing which is written, and if I want to know that how many words are present in this text, then for that, what I need to do, I will be just typing WC, WC means word count, and then I will be writing the name of the text file, which is abcd.txt. So this one, what it will be doing, abcd.txt, WC abcd.txt will give me the number of words that are present in this text file. So see, 37 abcd.txt. Okay, so basically word count is the thing. If you want to yeah, okay, no worries, you can just remove this command as well, so you won't be able to see these things, just the cat commands and all. So just click on run and see. So this is the thing. I think 9 words are present, not 37. Let's check. abcd.txt, how many words? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 words are present, yeah, obviously. So 9 words. So this is what it is. So the WC command is used to count the number of words in a particular text. So that's it for this video, guys. Just keep watching, and this is enough for cracking the IBPS SOIT exam for this bash programming. Okay, this is enough. If you just remember all the commands, this was okay. So thank you for watching.